Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew.
I'm not modeling anymore for the two of you.
Loveline.
Hey, it's Loveline.
Thank you.
There we go.
There's my mic. All those wasted syllables saying yep. Phone number for Loveline, 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. I'm Adam Carolla. It is Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, from the Mighty Mighty Bosstones, Dickie Barrett and Joe Gittleman are both here, and we just couldn't be happier to see the lads. They're going to be, before we get going, on the Leno show, the Tonight Show, tomorrow night. That would be Thursday night, so look for them on that. And the CD, which I now have in my hand, pay attention. What is the release date on this?
It just came out a couple weeks back.
Oh, it came out?
Yeah, it's been out.
What the hell? What? How come I don't have one then? Last time you were on the show, it hadn't come out, right?
Yeah.
And
it was before May 2nd. And then on May 2nd it came out, and now it's after May 2nd.
Oh, what the hell am I thinking then? All right. Well, anyway, it's now officially out. You heard it here, kiddies. But listen to the rest of the radio show before you run over to the record store to get in line.
Don't bother waiting. Just head on out.
Head on out?
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Walkman. Where are your Walkman?
Listen in the car. The Bosstones have a nice big fat tour coming up, and I'm going to give you some of those dates and some of our affiliates where they'll be coming to a town near you. If you're out here in Los Angeles, they're going to be at the Roxy tomorrow. So you're doing Leno, and then you're going to the Roxy.
Yeah.
Is that true?
And then we'll, I believe, here on Leno. Yeah. Through the magic of television.
Right.
Don't break down that wall, Adam.
Now, you know, it was really nice. Dickie called me yesterday at the office, I think, and had a very nice offering, which is I do something with him in the band on Leno, but he pitched it to the people over there, and they promptly shot it down.
Did he tell you why?
I don't know. I asked Dickie.
They didn't want to tell him.
They hate him, don't they?
They use terms like "not funny." We don't get him. And they also said, "You're obnoxious enough. We don't need the two of you in there."
No, seriously, how did the pitch go? What did they say?
The pitch, I guess, went through.
Tell them what your pitch was initially.
The idea was that at the end of we finish the song and I kind of disappear off into the audience, and then you come back and you're wearing the exact same clothes, and Jay says, "Great job, guys," and then all of a sudden it's just you for no other reason than I thought it would be funny, and, you know, you make me laugh, and when I watch the tape later, I'd pee my pants.
I thought I was tremendously flattered that Dickie and the boys would make that overture.
But did you think it would be funny?
I didn't care. I was so excited to potentially get on Leno.
It was the boys who shot it down.
Oh, I see. It was the rest of the band.
Let's have an experiment. You can find out what the Leno issue is about. They go back and propose Jimmy.
Right.
Yeah, they take that. Go back and propose me.
Right.
They take that.
Yeah, none of us have ever done that.
Find out, you know, what, if they let somebody through, then you find out what the problem is.
Who we got?
Drew, you're bitter. Yeah, it's a good thing you pay that publicist $1,500 a month, isn't it? How many times you done Leno? But the Bosstones have done the Tonight Show a handful of times, right?
No, we've never been on that show.
Really?
On the Carson show years ago. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, back in the mid-'70s.
Steve Allen. Steve Allen.
Oh, right.
A while ago, back when we were it was more of a kind of a comedy troupe. Yeah.
You guys didn't do Leno with the success of the last CD? I mean, all those sold, the tours, all that stuff, never did it?
We got the same publicist as Drew.
Hey, no kidding. Speaking of publicists and affiliates, I want to tell you something. Do you know how Live 105 in San Francisco moved us to midnight to 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
They now have a site on their website where you can vote to move it back to 10 to midnight.
Oh, really?
www.live105, one word, live105.com. Log on to that. Tell them you want it back. Maybe it'll happen.
I want it during drive time.
Yeah. What about, I want it whenever the most kids are listening.
Yeah.
You know, and when I say kids, I don't mean high school kids, I mean preschoolers. You know what I mean? I mean kids, almost infants. You know, people that can't drive themselves, who cramp themselves, those kind of kids.
This email suggests that perhaps a chorus of Who Knows What Goes On in the Old Vagina would convince them.
Oh, really? All right. Should I bust into that? Who knows what goes on in the old vagina, the old vagina, the old vagina. I know what goes on in the old vagina. That's why I host the show. Yeah, I just made that up one night, but it sounded like the kind of... Actually, my grandfather taught that one to me.
It's old spiritual.
He was a sailor. Yeah.
Hungarian spiritual. Yeah.
It drums up toiling. It's a song for the common man, really.
It really is. It's kind of...
I'm moved.
Hey, remember back in the day, guys would sing while they were working? Like there was working songs, specific songs written to work.
And what's more work than the vagina?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, some of my best work involves
the vagina.
Exactly.
Josh?
Yeah.
You're 16?
Holy crap, I'm the first caller.
That's right. What's up?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I just had a question. I just want to know if I had a sex addiction or not.
What's happening?
What was that?
Help us make that determination.
Yeah.
Or just rub the phone on your crotch and we'll give you what kind of vibe we get from that, you idiot.
All right, hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
We're not.
Oh, what's up?
I've been calling, like, party lines, like, a lot.
You pay for those?
No, that's the thing. I'm probably getting the bill pretty soon and my parents are going to kick my ass.
How often do you do that?
I mean, as often as it can, like, as soon as they come from school, like, for a couple of hours.
Yeah. You got to work on your technique just a little bit more.
Or make quicker?
Yeah. Josh, you're whacking off, right?
Yeah, of course.
And the problem is you talk for 2.5 hours before you bust your nut, right?
Yeah, I've been, I guess practicing. I'm pretty good at that.
Right. Yeah. All right, Josh, stop calling them. Maybe you got a problem.
Well, is there alcoholism in your family?
What was that?
Is there alcoholism in your family?
On my dad's side, yes.
So that could be.
You better hope he's not drunk when he gets that phone bill.
the thing that basically the way you need to evaluate something like this is there family history of addiction, number one, and two, are you having consequences, and is this progressing?
Yeah. Like last year, I had a problem with it too, and the phone bill was like $1,000.
Well, they need to make you pay for it.
Yeah, that'll do it. Boy, I'll tell you. When it comes to this kind of stuff, when you're actually, 2.5 hours on the phone equals 6 hours of flipping burgers or something, you straighten up pretty quick. Or, hey, if you don't, fine, you can pay for it. But, it took me... Do you guys remember this? Like, remember when you used to do this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Like, you'd get these plans, like, it'd be late, you'd be drunk, and you'd go, I'm going to go down the hill, I'm going to go by the ATM, I'm going to get myself, now, I'm going to go to the club, yeah, and I'm going to get myself a lap dance and stuff. And, 6 hours and $180 later, you're at the same place you would have been at 3 minutes later in the safe of your own apartment if you've just beaten off. And now I know. Now I just beat off. And it's still the same plan. Now here's the plan. I'm going to beat off. Then I'm going down the hill. Then I'm going to the ATM. Then I'm going to get a six-pack. Then I'm going to the club. Then, so it's like, okay, I'm going to beat off. Then I'm going to watch 4 hours of TV. Then I'm going to pass out. I mean, you know what I mean? It takes
like
the
it was
edge off.
Yesterday, I remember it.
Yeah, but you won't, if you could just, if this guy would just come home and beat off before he picks up the phone, he would never pick up the phone. Now, you think, before you do it, I'm going to pick up the phone anyway, but you never do. Not when you're done. Chris?
Yeah, is that you?
You're 16, yes.
Yeah, it's nice to hear some voice I've heard on the radio for a bit.
All right, but you can still hear me on the radio. Yeah.
I was going to say that you know the question already, don't you?
No, go ahead. Give it to us.
I have a public problem where all of a sudden I'm out in public, and I don't know if it's a thought in the back of my head, but all of a sudden I'll have a little, the schlong is long at the time. It's very hard at the time, and it's like, I don't know how to get it down or anything.
Yeah.
You can do what Adam did. It's just put on display for the friends. Isn't that what you would do? You guys would...
Jesus Christ.
Right?
You know, I bare my soul on this show, and you throw it in my face.
Isn't that what you said you do?
I talked about not being modest in front of my high school buddies.
Yes, but having seen all of them erect multiple times.
Yeah, well, it can happen.
Okay.
Well,
You know.
they know my dad parked.
You find that as weird? Even Dickie's freaked out.
I find it extremely weird. You've seen all of your high school buddies. You've seen all their penises.
This is Dickie's face. It's like,
He's from
talking about.
He's from Boston.
I've been in a band with the Bosstones
California.
for 15 years, and I don't think I've seen
all of his friends.
Yeah.
Really?
I've seen any of them.
Yeah.
I go, Chris's.
On several
Dude, I go,
That's not right, Adam.
You know,
Dickie's
well, but hindsight is 20/20, Dickie.
You're saying I'm the Monday morning quarterback?
Yeah, the Monday morning boner quarterback.
You're telling me it seemed like a good idea?
Yeah, sure.
Yo, it's really
I have no regrets.
it's from you, dude. And Drew, it's really fun because you're really smart. I can tell. Well, I know, Adam, you're smart.
Hey, Chris, you smoke a lot of weed?
No. They think I'm really hilarious. They think I'm really hilarious at school because I grew up with some kids that thought they were dudes.
All right. Let's get some long-winded story about the old neighborhood. I'm not interested. He gets erections during the day. Here's the best way to stifle an erection, in my opinion.
Show it to your friends.
Early AM masturbation.
It's bigger.
Kind of pants you wear.
Yeah, it seems like my answer for everything, doesn't it? No, if you get an erection, like your penis hangs down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I do. Your penis hangs down, and you're wearing some jeans or something, and it starts getting a little blood in it, and it starts pushing against the pants, and starts pushing harder. Like, when you're petting a dog or something, and it starts leaning on you a little bit, then you start petting it a little harder, and it starts leaning on you a little harder. That's what your penis does. If you can discreetly reach down, grab your junk, yank it up against your belly, so instead of down going up, it's now up, it won't press down. It doesn't want to go that way.
How
See what
can
I'm
you wear it
saying?
under the belt buckle?
Yeah, just slide it right on under that belt buckle. And if you have a few championship rodeos under your belt, and you have that full-scale hubcap-sized belt buckle that I proudly wore in high school, that'll hide just about any schlong.
The old rebel flag.
That's right. Or the Budweiser insignia. Greg?
Oh, hey?
You're 15. What's up?
Yeah, hey, I just wanted to say hi to the Bosstones.
Hello, Greg. How are you? Are you Greg or Craig?
You guys kick serious.
Greg.
Greg, sorry.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just wondering if maybe Dickie could yell in Dr. D.
Wah!
Yeah.
That's real for everyone. You like that?
Yeah, that sounds like
headphones there.
Yeah. Next time, let me turn them up before you do it.
That's it, Greg?
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks a lot, Greg.
That's it?
Kick ass.
All right.
You rule.
You rule too, buddy.
Hey, peace.
All right. Hey, where are you calling from, Greg?
Westminster. It's around Huntington Beach.
I see.
Oh, and I got one last thing for Adam.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Cool.
Yeah, nice flash.
Sorry. I'd like to apologize for the Bosstones.
Thanks, Greg.
That's a classy move.
Christy?
Hi. I would like to say a comment to the Bosstones first.
All right.
All right.
I really love you guys, and I'm
Wah!
I can't tomorrow because you guys are playing my favorite local band, the Ataris.
Oh, that's right. Oh, they're good. Yeah, the Ataris. Yeah.
I just love you guys, and I just wanted to say that.
Where are you calling from, Christy?
Los Angeles and Arcadia.
All right. Yeah, Arcadia means, I don't know, city of homes or something ridiculous.
Retarded.
I had some girlfriend who lived there once. She told me it meant city of homes or something.
Arcadia is like a Greek, Valhalla.
She was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's good looking, though. I'd leave my girlfriend alone.
You pined about her. I heard about it. Remember?
Yeah. Remember
that you told me about it.
Yeah. Christy?
Yeah.
So what's up?
Okay, well, I've been talking to this person online for about a month or two, and
He's 40. Forget it.
Where is he?
he's from San Diego.
Okay.
But we're supposed to meet, this weekend. I was wondering if it was a good idea, and, what's your take on it?
I believe I'm sort of come all the way around about online relationships. I think you got to meet quick, preferably within about 2 weeks. So you don't put too much fantasy into the relationship. So month's okay. Preferably the person should be within about a 50-mile radius so you can actually have a relationship with the person. And when you go meet them, take somebody with you and meet in a public place.
Okay.
Or take a dog or a sidearm or something, a pool cue.
A person and a dog in a pool cue.
That's right.
May I suggest the Bosstones show tomorrow night at the Roxy public place?
Yeah.
I really wish I can, but you see, my parents are concert Nazis and they won't let me go in the
Oh, yeah.
That's rough. Is tomorrow night an all-ages show?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
You know that, or you just saying that?
No, I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Positive.
All right, Christy, you can't go anyway, though.
Okay.
All right, so, Drew, you're saying when you meet somebody online, when you go to meet them, it should be like a ransom drop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you should be wired, have some guys in the bushes looking over your shoulder.
Absolutely.
Guy on rooftops with binoculars and a hunting rifle.
Several meetings like that before you let your guard down.
Right. And then you put your phone number in a newspaper and walk past the guy, maybe a racing form, slide it under his arm, he hands it off to another guy. Christy sounded, I'll just talk to her for a second. Christy, you're not getting dates from the boys at high school?
No.
What's up? Huh?
I don't know. They're just not asking.
You're fat.
Oh, Drew, please. Is that true?
No.
What's wrong with you?
I have parents.
Your parents?
They're child overprotective. That's all I can see, but that's really about it.
Oh, Drew, please.
Her way out, maybe, is just to make contact with the
But are you an attractive gal?
I'm not very attractive and not ugly.
I see. All right.
You're beautiful on the inside, Christy.
Right.
You sound wonderful. Yeah.
Right. All right, Christy. All right, a nice big public place, all right? All right.
Yeah, the Santa Anita Mall.
You know what she sounds like? Remember that cartoon with the rooster?
Foghorn
Leghorn.
I'll say, boy.
Okay, now remember there was the chicken hawk he was trying to teach?
Yeah.
Remember the chicken hawk's mom?
Yeah.
She was like this spinstress
She wanted to marry Foghorn?
She had like glasses.
She was like humping the dog.
Yeah, that's kind of what Christy sounded like, which is not a great sign at 17. Kate?
Hi.
There you go.
Okay, first of all, I want to say hi to Dickie because he's, like, awesome, and I met him at last year at an age festival, and then I just saw him last month.
Public place, good idea. Always a good idea if you're going to meet Dickie.
The 9:30 club.
Great.
Yeah. Okay, well, my problem is that when I give my boyfriend head, he doesn't...
Where did we meet?
What happened?
When I give my boyfriend head, he doesn't come, and, like...
There's a group of guys...
There's
a group of guys that's the way it goes. It's just the way it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with him.
They call themselves the gays.
No, you know
pretty tough club, those guys.
The guys are, the gays are into that.
They play fast and they play hard. Those guys.
Males are into that.
It's tough not to crack.
Yeah.
You can work all night on those guys.
Yeah, you see them riding around on the scooters with the windbreakers on. The gays. Follow me to the gays place.
Tough not to crack.
Yeah. It is.
They're like a Rubik's Cube when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's rough. Yep. Just when you think you got him figured out. Hey, Kate, how old is he?
My boyfriend? He's 19.
19. All right. This happens to a lot of guys.
Yeah.
But then there's more. So, like, the lady who was, like, screening the call cut me off.
I see. What's the rest?
But, like, I'm, like, addicted to, like, giving head or something. Every time I give head to anybody, I get off. And I feel bad because, like, I get off from it and then, like, he doesn't even...
Don't feel bad.
Yeah, listen.
Please don't feel bad.
Yeah, that is his problem.
Yeah.
100%.
When I was 19, if a girl looked at me, my gun would go off.
Yeah.
How bizarre is that, though, in life that she hooks up with that one?
Right.
Oh, I know.
Life's cruel irony.
Yeah. It really is.
Another one of God's jokes.
You really have an orgasm?
Yeah. I don't like for guys to go down on me at all. Like, I don't get anything out of that.
Hey, you got an older sister?
No.
No. Okay. Wow.
I'm writing down the 9:30.
What lab are you created in? What happened to you? Did something weird happen to you?
I've been raped 3 times.
Yeah, that sounded like something was going on. Too good to be true. What happened?
Well, like, one of my cousin's friends raped me when I was 11, and then I went down on a guy that I met in Ocean City, and then, like, he wanted to have sex, and I went to, and then he raped me, and then one of my ex-boyfriends raped me.
Well, how old were you the second time you were raped?
14.
All right. So, you're doing a decent amount of acting out now, though, right? Or are you just staying with the one guy? You doing all right?
Yeah, like, I've just been with him. Like,
okay.
We've been going out for, it'll be 7 months.
All right, you got any counseling?
My counselor said that I had, like, everything pretty much together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He probably just wanted to leave town or something. I've had shrinks do that. Hey, you're looking good. You can go home early. Ship shape, thumbs up.
See his suitcases by the door.
What a little boss. I mean, stop crying yet, Doc. Yeah, that's all right. By the time you hit the car, you'll be fine. Wow. Hey, Kate?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe it's going to take a little more counseling.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because, here's what I see in Kate's future. I know now she's sort of hypersexual and having orgasms with the oral sex and all that kind of stuff, but then there's going to come a time when I think some of that's going to change a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
She'll shut down, you mean?
Yeah. It's too bad I knew something was up with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here's a girl, she doesn't like it when guys go down on her. She feels guilty because she's having an orgasm for going down on them. Man, but there's always a catch, isn't there? All right, David?
Yeah.
You're 14.
Yeah, I just wanted to, like, if there's a problem, because, like, when I masturbate, I get these, like, red dots all over the head of my penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just wondering what's up with that.
All right. Hold on a second. That's not your fingernail polish coming off, is it, you fruitcake?
No, it's not.
All right. A little Don Rickles humor there. You hockey puck. We're going to take a little break. We have Joe and Dickie from the Bosstones here tonight. We're going to hear a song from the new CD. Pay attention when we come back. We'll get to David and his spotted penis after this.
We'll be right back with more.
Yep. It is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455.
Hey, May 25th, a limited quantity of free tickets will be available
here
at the box office.
For what?
If you want.
For our show.
Yeah?
What time do you have to get there?
The Mighty Mighty Bosstones are here tonight, by the way. Dickie Barrett and Joe Gittleman.
Doors are 8. I don't know. Get there early.
So the first people there get in free?
Yeah, a bunch of people are going to get it. If the whole show was free, it was a.
We're talking about the Roxy show tomorrow night?
Show, yeah. It was supposed to be at the Whiskey last week, but the toilets overflowed.
Right.
Sewage.
Right.
Thing.
Right. That was that just last week? I thought it was like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah. I don't know.
And what happened with that? I mean, was it that bad that the concert couldn't go on?
It wasn't the toilet. It was like backflow where the sewage rose up like 4 inches deep inside the whiskey.
And did it...
the health department shut the show down.
Did it happen that just...
Sound check.
Oh, I see. So
an hour before doors.
How does sound check... I mean, how does it normally work when you roll into a town and you're going to play a gig? What's the normal schedule like?
You're really interested in that?
Yeah, I really am.
Well, Carl usually gets there about 4 hours before doors, and he likes to ring out the monitors, and then John, our monitor guy, likes to fill his cooler with Pepsi, then he heads right over to the monitor board, and he tweaks and
let me write this down. John, so Carl gets there.
Johnny Rio changes all the guitar strings.
How soon do you have to get there before the gig? Because I hear about a lot of bands getting there at 3, 4 in the afternoon, then they do a sound check, then they go back to the hotel, then they come back later for the gig.
You could never do that.
No, because once I went back to the hotel, fall asleep, and that'd be it.
You just go, I don't need to do that.
Well, Drew and I have done gigs where they said, hey, come in at 6, do the sound check, then go back to the hotel, then come back at 8 and do the gig. And I've said, all right, well, we'll do the sound check over the phone. How are you going to do that? Well, listen. Stand at the stage about where I'd be standing, hold the mic up to your mouth and talk into it. If you can hear your voice, Fine.
This is where he goes, shows at 8, we'll see you at 7:55. Okay.
7:55, that's early. Because you're not going on to like 8:03. It's not right at 8.
We usually go there about 2 in the afternoon, roll into town.
Right.
We get there, 9 times out of 10 you get there at about 8 in the morning, go to the hotel, check in, sleep till about 2, go to the club, do sound check, and then by the time we finish the sound check,
doors are opening up.
Yeah.
People are coming.
Greet the kids,
Hang out.
Right.
say hello, hang out, get the vibe.
See the opening band.
Yeah.
See the Ataris.
And you guys are doing the Warp Tour. Who else is on that tour? Because I know we've had some bands in here.
No effects?
Right.
Green Day.
I love Green Day.
Yeah, they're great.
Pretty good. Very good.
Green Day is people take their shots at them and stuff, but for a trio, they're pretty damn good live.
Yeah, it's true.
They've been around a long time too now.
Yeah, and you know their music, you know the stuff on the radio sounds pretty good, but it holds up live real well. They're a real good live band.
Yeah, definitely.
So who else?
We see eye to eye on that, Adam. Once again.
I don't know who else.
Why don't we just get married?
A little different from than Friends and the
Glad you brought
Erection.
that up because I was going there.
Friends and the Erection thing?
No, well, that's going to factor into the marriage, but Dickie and I'd like to get married. Well, I mean, who are we kidding?
I mean, really.
There's no woman that's going to have you and no woman you want anyway, so let's just get married.
There's no one that sees more eye to eye than I do.
Right.
You know, right down the line on all of your policies.
You keep your place in Boston, I'll keep my place in L.A., but we'll commute.
We'll get together, do the radio show, and get your Bosstones gig, and we'll call it a relationship.
We'll meet in Indiana every other weekend, like a Motel 6.
Have we ever gotten together and not just, like, wet our pants laughing, hang out, had a good time?
No, we
you've never made me feel uncomfortable.
No, I know how to treat a man. I make them all feel special.
You were my Jimmy's monkey, and that's the same thing. I just watched your sketch, and it's the same thing.
I'll say, hey, listen,
who cares?
If loving another man is gay, then so be it.
Label us.
That's right.
Label us.
We don't care. All right, and my folks wouldn't mind. They've written me off.
You guys finished?
They said they wanted me to meet someone special. They didn't say what sex. All right.
Care about.
Drew, what the hell were you saying? A Warp Tour? What are we talking about?
Phone calls.
Oh, all right.
There we are.
Allison.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you're 17. What's up?
Yeah, okay. Well, first I just want to say hi to Dickie. I'm going to go see you guys Warp Tour June 29th, so I'm really excited. So.
Excellent.
Yes.
We're looking forward to seeing you there.
Okay. So, anyways.
Where's the one?
That's in Anaheim. That's in the pond.
Okay.
Parking lot or whatever. So, anyways. Well, I have a boyfriend, and, like, kind of recently, like, we'll be watching a movie or something, and we'll be just hanging out, and he'll full on, like, whip it out and start jacking off, like, in front of me, and it's, like, really awkward, and I don't know what to say to him.
What does he think he's doing?
What does he think I'm doing?
No, what does he think he's doing? What's the point of this?
Like, I want to know how to, like, have him stop. Like,
What kind of movies are we talking about you're watching when this happens? What kind of movies?
Like, all kinds.
Well, give me a title so I can just picture this scenario.
I don't know, like...
Isn't Tom Hanks cute? Such a sweet story. Oh, what are you doing?
Like, it's not like a chick flick or anything.
He doesn't give you any warning?
No, like, full on no, he doesn't. Like, and then...
Full on no, and how old is he?
He's 19.
What does he think he's up to?
What is
the purpose of this?
What's the purpose of it?
Does he think it's attracting you in some way, or that it's...
I have no clue.
Funny? Is he a funny naked guy?
I'm just
I know a lot of those guys.
shocked, and I don't know what to say to him.
You want him to stop?
Yeah, like, full on the first time I was like, what are you doing, you know? And, like, he was just like, what? It's funny.
You're surprised by your reaction?
Are there other people at home?
So I was, like, kind of shocked that he just did this.
Do you have parents at home or anything when this happens?
No. Like, I thought maybe I should just, like, help him out and it wouldn't be that awkward. And, like...
Yeah, well, that's what he's looking for.
Yeah, that's his plan. Yeah, join in.
That, like, he didn't want my help.
He what?
Yeah, he didn't want my help.
He didn't.
Oh.
So what do you want to do? Just finish without you?
I guess.
You guys have sex?
Yeah.
And it pretty regular sex?
Yeah, there's absolutely, like, nothing that's not normal besides this.
Wow. You think he has some kind of brain tumor or something?
I don't know, but...
You don't think he's saying to you, I want sex, when he pulls his penis out and does this?
Honestly, I don't think so.
And he'll do it sitting right next to you while you're watching TV?
Yeah, on the couch.
And won't let you engage in any activity?
Like, at first, I, like, tried it, and he just, like, kind of, like, turned over.
Yeah, but here's the problem. If you really want him to stop, you can't laugh while you're saying it.
Like, what do you mean? Huh?
Oh, man. Hey, Allison?
Yeah.
Maybe he just thinks you're so thick you're not going to notice. You know what I mean? He may look at you as like a cigar store Indian or something.
Maybe he's got a buddy across town doing the same thing, and they're comparing notes the next day, too.
Right, okay.
Hey, Allison, listen. If you want him to stop, you're going to have to tell him to stop.
Firmly.
And try not...
Or leave or ask him to leave if he doesn't stop.
Try not to work full in before stop.
Full on.
Full on. I mean, just say stop.
And don't giggle.
I'm not giggling, but I'm telling you that, like, I've told him before that I'm like, that I don't like that.
Yeah, but you're laughing. And let me give you some lessons. All right?
Okay.
All right. Let's fast forward. I was going to say pretend I'm masturbating, but just to fast forward 2 hours, and let's say I am masturbating. 12:34? Yeah. Full on. And I'm masturbating. You want me to stop? You ready? Here we go. Oh, man, this feels good. Oh, do I love myself. All right.
Yeah, giggle, man.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this makes me uncomfortable. Stop.
Okay. Now, try not to say it like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yeah.
And laugh at the same time.
This makes me uncomfortable. Please. Yeah.
Before, I'm like, you know, I don't like it when you do this. And he's like, oh, okay.
All right. Well, kick him out next time. Consequences.
Yeah, call the police.
Oh, please.
Come on.
Don't call the police, you idiot.
If he won't leave, we'll kick him out and this out. What? Listen.
Listen, here, let me tell you something. Everyone's calling the police for everything, and meanwhile, I'm getting raped in my basement by gang members because the cops are rolling on the whack calls.
The point I'm trying to make, though, is that she needs to be prepared.
What is the number on the
do whatever's required to get him to stop.
Yeah.
What do they call that? What's the number on that?
Oh, my God.
I got a 39 in progress here.
Ryan?
Yeah.
You're 16. What's up?
Yeah, I just had a question for the Bosstones. I saw you guys at Jamboree last Saturday.
Okay.
Is that kid's store?
Chicago.
Oh, that's Jamboree. That's something else. Yeah.
That's in Chicago.
We were doing an in-store appearance at Jamboree.
They may have been opening a new one. I don't know. Things have been slow. The record just came out.
I thought he said the Clamboree, which is something that I go to every year in South Boston.
All right, Ryan.
So what did you think of the Jamboree?
I thought it was great.
Thanks, man.
When are you guys coming back to Chicago?
I don't know. We got those tour dates.
Is there anything for Chicago on
Warped Tour?
Yeah.
Go that far?
Let's see. Well, let's see. They're going to be in Henderson, Nevada. That's just a stone's throw. I mean, you couldn't get out there if you planned it.
Where the hell's Henderson?
It's in Nevada. Cleveland, Minneapolis, Brighton, Salt Lake City, Missouri County, Boise.
We're playing Henderson again. We're really hammering that market.
Yeah, Henderson. Yeah.
Have you played Henderson?
Car Country Boulevard. They're opening another dealership. What the hell?
Come on down. We're giving them away.
Some prices.
Geez, I don't see anything. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you guys. Oh, yeah. Well, that was a week ago. I see.
It's a Jamboree.
I see. Yes, it's a Jamboree. It's at the Deerfield Mall out there, right?
I just want to say, Ryan.
Yeah.
We'll be there soon.
We'll be there.
All right.
Yeah.
They're coming for you, Ryan.
All right.
All right. You just saw them last week, though, right?
Yeah, we played on the.
Give them a rest. That's all.
Played a couple weeks before that too in Chicago, didn't we?
Yeah, with the Metro up there.
The Jamboree is a Q101. That's a gig or a fabulous affiliate over there.
Oh my God, there's quite a sort of interesting array of.
Look at the number. Look at the days.
I mean, the
one
schedule.
after another.
Let's see. It's Paris, Stratford, Brussels, Bremen, Copenhagen, Fresno, Chula Vista. Yeah, I mean, it's bizarre.
The Kill Dicky
Missoula.
Yeah, very eclectic.
It's like, wow.
Let me give you. This is what Missoula's going to be. Hello, Missoula.
Yeah.
What the Bosstones.
Yeah. Hey, Dickie, what are you doing? You ready?
How are you? How to get to the show?
You're not gonna f up your throat, are you?
By Missoula, sure. This is like one after another.
Yeah.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Come on, we're going on 8 years of this now, though, you know?
Yeah.
You reach a level where...
And I started the ball game with an effed up throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but man, it just it seems like such a grind. Jill?
Yeah?
You're 17?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, unfortunately, I've been having my period for like weeks now, it seems like, and it normally doesn't
You
last.
sure you weren't just stabbed in the side?
Yeah, real funny. No,
Okay.
seriously, I usually only have my period 8 to like 10 days, and I'm only 12.
That's long.
That's long right there.
8 to 10 days.
It's an inherited thing. My mom's is really long too. I get migraines. I get sick to my stomach. It's a whole big family thing, but this is lasting really, really
Have
long.
you been checked to see if you have polycystic ovarian disease?
Yeah, and my mom took me to OBGYN,
Right.
and I go regularly because of my past history.
Of? Past history of?
I started my period really, really early.
How old?
I was in like 5th grade.
And your mom is this way and her mother's this way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Later on, if you have a daughter, you have to kill her.
Yeah, I should.
They're right there in the hospital. It's a humane thing to do. 10-day period.
It's like it's the
Cramps.
worst I've ever experienced in my life.
You don't have polycystic ovarian disease, is that?
No, I don't. They test me for it, I think, once a year. When I go twice a year, and they test me for it once a year just to see if anything pops up.
How do they test you? Ultrasound?
They do all sorts of tests. They do,
Ultrasound?
what?
Ultrasound?
Well, they've done ultrasound. They sometimes do x-rays just to see if something pops up. And then they do, obviously, the pap smear and stuff like that.
So they think you might have that.
They think it's a possibility in the future, but they haven't found it.
Okay.
Check for it every single
All right, so if you have very irregular periods, you have very irregular periods, and then you have one of those episodes now. You don't have thyroid problems?
No, I have no thyroid. They checked for that, too.
You're not a medication?
If you have very irregular periods for long enough, doesn't that become irregular periods? You know what I mean? I mean, when you're counting on something being irregular, does it eventually become regular?
Are you on any medication?
No.
Why don't you go on the pill?
Well, that's what I was about to ask you. Somebody told me, my best friend offered me her birth control pill.
No.
Well, I'm going to take it because you don't mix medication with somebody else's. But anyway, she told me that birth control pills, after you take them for a couple of months, it really helps your period.
A lot.
Yeah, I know. And I asked my mom, and she doesn't have a problem with it. The only thing she's worried about is it might screw up my cycle even more.
No. It takes care of it.
Hey, how come you got to hear this from Drew? I mean, all these tests, it's a battery of tests.
Yeah.
Quiet down.
Retentive.
Would you shut up, Jill? Jesus Christ, I guess there are 3 syllables into an insult and you're jumping right in.
I want to hear what you said, though.
Well, I want to know why the doctors aren't telling you to do this. Oh, now she's... Well, listen, if I bled for 10 days straight, I guess I'd be irritable, too.
Jill? I don't even know if her parents are still married.
Jill?
What?
Why didn't your doctors talk to you about being on the pill? Or did they?
Well, they told me the pros and cons without my mom in the room, and I was a little uneasy about it.
Well, they recommended it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, well, get on the pill, okay?
Well, before I go, do you recommend any sort of brand?
The uniphasic ones tend to be a little better in this kind of situation.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Can I ask my question?
Yeah.
Sure.
Jill, are your parents still married?
No.
Why? What was Elba?
And Dan saying it there.
Yeah, what kind of hell the father was in.
Sounds like
He married. My own personal things, I just need to know.
He married Carrie.
10 days.
Hey, Drew. Did Jill sound extraordinarily pissed off? I mean...
No, she's all right. She sounded smart.
No, but here's the thing that was...
You know what I think? I think she isn't sexually active, and that's why she's so uncomfortable with being on the pill, it sounds like to me.
I understand, but it's like if your doctor tells you, hey, you have this bona fide condition, you're going to the doctor all the time, you're getting pap smears and ultrasounds and all this kind of stuff, and then pulls you aside and says, hey, here's what's going to clear it up. And, no, wait a minute. I want to discuss for a second, because Jill sounded like really angry at her mom. Like, well, he told me while my mom wasn't in the room, but then I wasn't going to this or that. And she was like really pent up and really pissed off and anxious. And, hey, Jill, just take the goddamn pill. I mean, who cares what your mom thinks? And you're taking it not because you're sexually active, but to help this condition out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
And picture the mom.
Drop the attitude
and the
just a little bit.
And Jill.
Oh, well. All right. Hey, Drew, does their psychology have anything to do with the period? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you have an angry vagina?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I've come across a few.
What's interesting, though, is the people, they go to doctors, you work it all out, you figure out what's going on, they're like, well, I'm not let the man talk me into anything. They're just taking advantage of me. It's like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. But see, listen, this is your problem, and I know we're running late for breakthrough, but this is why I finally yanked the phone from your hand at the when we were in the back of the limo. Where were we?
On the way to the airport.
On the way to the airport. Drew, he deals with these old codgers, they're all these patients or these 85-year-old Jews who just to call and talk his ear off constantly, And maybe I was on a couple hours sleep, maybe I had a couple beers in me. I don't know what kind of mood I was in, but I was done listening to Drew's secondhand conversations with his old patients. We're in the back of a limo, and he's on his cell phone. He's like, Mrs. Wittenberg, you're going to have to go to the hospital this weekend because it's important that you see a physician. No, not Monday, this weekend. Well, no, it can't be done over the phone. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to have to. Well, you're asking me, and I'm telling you have to go in to get a checkup. No, I can't do it from here. No, I can't. No, you have to. I finally grabbed the phone and said, listen, you old bat, you're going to the hospital. Why are you calling? What are you asking? If the guy you're calling and asking, and he's telling you to go do it.
Who is this? Put Drew back on the phone.
I'm not lying either.
You're not a nice man.
I yelled and threw the phone right back at him and yelled at Drew for not hanging up on her. But listen, here's how I would do it. If I'm wasting my time looking up someone's vagina... Wait a minute. If I'm wasting my time with some old fart in there and I'm taking my time and my expertise, explaining to them how it's going to go, and they ain't listening, I'm yelling at them at that point. They're getting hit with a handful of birth control on the way out in the back of the head like buckshot.
Were you laughing, Drew, when you did
He liked it. He was glad. He felt empowered. For the first time in his life, he felt like a man. All right, we'll take a break. The Bosstones are here. We'll be back. It is Loveline. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dickie Barrett and Joe Gittleman are both here from the Mighty Mighty Bosstones. Pay Attention's the name of the CD. I command everyone within the sound of my voice to go out and get it. The Bosstones CD never disappoints.
Nice to you.
Yeah, I really do. I really do believe that. I want to hear. I want to mention. I forgot the Man Show was on tonight. I want to get that plug in.
Is that okay with you, Drew?
Is it one we've seen before?
Is that okay? He plugs that?
Yeah, is that right?
You sit down the videotape that we were supposed to. We're mandated to see it.
What do we got? What skits we got tonight?
It's about 10 minutes on Plugola.
We got a couple more.
Are you on the crapper? You're on the toilet?
We got a couple more to watch tonight.
Trampoline.
Drew's jealous because I'm going places. And, he's going to Boston to see if he can get his old job back in college. All right.
Jealous or embarrassed?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, combination. And pride.
I think
somehow there's pride worked in there.
I think you have both. All right, let's listen to the new single from Pay Attention. Queued up there, Anderson? This one's called So Sad to Say. Yep, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew, Joe Gittleman, and Dickie Barrett are both here from the Mighty Mighty Bosstones. You can see them tomorrow night at the Roxy here in L.A. And
come down, line up. There will be some tickets available for free. This is free. Did we mention this is free? That's the crazy thing about it.
The entire concert is free?
The entire concert is free.
Yay!
We won't get paid, Joe.
We won't get paid. The tickets were free.
And you didn't tell me that before we left.
So there'll be tickets available for free tomorrow.
And
whose idea was that?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
This comes out of my pocket.
Everything was free but the airline tickets to come out here, so.
And you guys, in order to get these free tickets, you got to hit the Roxy box office sometime early tomorrow?
Yeah, early, before 8 o'clock doors, I think.
It
hasn't worked it all out.
Yeah, we didn't know.
The point is,
we've never given anything away before.
The Bosstones for free tomorrow.
We know how to sell stuff really well.
And then when you get home, if you want to watch them for free again, you can turn on Leno and check them out for free on the Tonight Show. All right, and listen tonight. They'll be sitting here for free. Lisa?
Yeah.
You're 25.
Yes.
What's up?
Okay, well, I think the screener misunderstood my question a little. What I wanted to know is, it seems like wherever I live, my neighbors have really loud, noisy sex. And it is a little annoying, but that's not totally my question. It's more that... Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry. I wonder if it's how normal that is and how much it's just sort of acting like they've seen too many porn movies. Because I don't feel like I don't know, I just don't feel like that's normal and wanted to kind of get some guys' opinions about that.
Well, if it happens to you everywhere you go, then something's up with you, I'd say.
How can she have anything to do with that?
No, she's just ultra-sensitive.
I see.
I mean, we don't notice.
Well, no, it's just like, well, first of all, I don't sleep, I sleep real late at night, and so...
You go to bed early.
Oh.
Go to bed late.
Is that what you're saying? You go to bed late?
And I go to bed late.
You go to bed late, like what time?
Oh, God, but anytime between 1 and 3.
And you're living in apartments, right?
Apartments.
Motel, cheap motel. That's the problem. It's mostly like hourly motels.
Around like college kids, that sort of thing?
That's what it is. I mean.
Just, especially since I've graduated.
And how are you doing with sex?
Right now, not much, but...
Surprise. And how's it been in the past?
Quiet.
But not that loud.
Not that loud. All right. And when's your last relationship?
Oh, gosh, it was actually like a year and a half ago.
Today's Wednesday.
Let's see. And let's see, the 23rd was Monday, 4 years.
No.
All right, so it's been a year and a half since you've been with a man?
Uh-huh.
So it's a pretty good haul for a 25-year-old gal these days.
Yeah.
I'm a little too picky.
Yeah. You see what I'm getting at here?
Yeah. How many times has this actually happened?
In 3 places that I've lived.
And you've been 3 different people each time? It's not as a...
My main question is not so much that it has happened, because I think that's just coincidental.
Yeah.
More that I guess I want to know more of like a guy's opinion on whether that is something that guys like or if that's normal or...
The vocalization.
Yeah, just really being so loud. It doesn't seem natural to me, and I guess my question is it? Is there something wrong with me for being quieter? Or
I don't find it a distraction unless it's, you're getting it on in, the bathroom of an airplane or something, and then it gets a little weird.
Is it a distraction or is it desirable?
I like it, but I love it when they fake that ecstasy that way. I think it's wonderful.
That's my problem with it.
You think it's phony?
Yes. I know I'm not that good.
Yeah, but Drew, knock it off. I'm trying to talk. Yeah, but some women are a little bit crazy vocalized, like chimpanzees, And that's fine if you're out in the middle of the desert camping or something, but when you're in a small hotel or you're in an apartment with people above you and below you kind of thing, it's a little distracting because if you can hear the guy's TV coming through the wall, you sure as hell can hear her yelling "Daddy," at the top of her lungs.
Well, so, from Drew, I guess from more of a doctor perspective, do you think that is just per person, or do you think it's a little bit it just always comes across as acting to me?
Yeah. No, I think that people who don't do that have difficulty understanding where that comes from.
Right.
And the people that do it rather spontaneously and don't seem to have much control over it.
Hey, Lisa?
Yeah.
Well, let's get back to the real problem.
Yeah.
Year and a half since a man has visited you?
Huh?
Why, year and a half since you've had sex?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years?
No, about a year and a half.
Uh-huh. And what's up with the layoff? What's the layoff?
The layoff is probably just, probably takes a lot of analyzation, but I'm real picky with guys. I just find that I don't like to sleep around, and I like to be in a committed relationship, and I haven't found one, so.
Yeah. All right. You're a little uptight about sex, would you say?
Not once I'm in a relationship, no. For that, yes.
All right.
The new millennium, everyone's got to be out there just humping away.
Yeah, I'm just getting a little uptight vibe thing going from Lisa, and I got to say I'm not surprised it's been a year and a half.
Well,
since,
a little uptight is not a bad thing, and she just sounds uptight as compared to who we normally talk to here.
Yeah, prostitutes usually come into the show and porn stars.
I'm definitely not like a lot of the other callers.
All right there, Lisa.
You're fine.
Well, you're 25.
Yeah. But Lisa, you're 25. Imagine, wait till you're 55.
Oh, I'll be pretty upset if I'm...
Yeah.
I don't find someone by then.
No, I don't mean that. I just mean your attitude. You're going to go next door and turn the hose on you kids and you're humping.
I'm not annoyed by the name.
Your confounded humping and all your vocalization. All right, Lisa.
And your fast cars. Zipping up and down the road.
And your fancy hairdos.
With the multicolored hair and the na-na-na music.
Your $50 shoes.
And the humping all the time. I can't sleep.
Hey, Lisa, you got to get a noisemaker. That's what I got.
What's that?
It's a thing that makes noise. No, here's what I'm saying.
It's got the iPhone, the earbuds.
That's right. Now I got the thing that makes the sound of the ocean.
Oh, no. He's got the lovey eye shades.
I got that.
His Island.
Big padded one.
Got big with the fur on the outside.
Yeah.
He's got the earplugs.
I have that.
You got the earplugs and about a pound of cotton.
Pound of cotton. Got the big fluffy slippers.
And I now have the sound maker, which is, Lisa...
Yeah.
Listen to me. Go down to one of these places. You get the
Sharper
thing.
Image will be there. We're going to be there tomorrow.
In curlers.
That's right. And I put my green mud pack on my face. That ever happened to all those good cold cream jokes from the 70s? That's something I'd like to see. I sit here on the show and wax on about stuff that's missing from television.
No. Vanishing Cream.
Vanishing Cream was good too, but that was a cartoon thing.
Yeah.
We were talking a couple of weeks ago about what happened to quicksand. You know, every third guy used to fall into some quicksand. I told Drew when I was 9, I thought there was a 50-50 chance I would be taken by quicksand before my 30th birthday, and that was a conservative estimate. The quicksand killed like 1 out of 3 people in the world.
You'd be in the woods and you'd see a mud puddle and think, I could be quicksand.
That's right. It's gone now. But here's what used to be the old 60s, 70s sitcom gag too was. Woman with the big cold cream thing. So she had like the raccoon eyes, you know, the cold cream all over the face, the curlers, the nightgown. Husband comes home drunk. Like she hears some noises. What? She thinks there's a prowler. She turns the corner to the door. He turns the corner to the door. They both scream because she looks like a monster with the cold cream and the curlers.
This is Crabtree.
Mrs. Kravitz. Yeah, the neighbor.
I'm thinking of Beaver's teacher.
Gladys, get away from the window.
What was his name, Abner?
Yeah. Abner! Gladys, get away from the window. That Stevens woman is possessed. Get away from the window.
Hi.
Hello? Robert?
Yeah.
You're 21. What's up?
Yeah, I'm 21. I'm dating a 16-year-old, and I'm having some issues with the age difference.
So are we.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. I'm out of this one.
Well, my problem is that at first I thought she was mature for her age. She's taking second-year calculus, so on and so forth. Really intelligent.
Well, she's good at math. I mean, that's fair game.
Yeah, mature for her age doesn't mean anything to me. That means you haven't been able to.
You can't get a chick your own age. That's usually what it means.
That's what that means.
Well, I've been dating women older than me for the past 3 years, and this is an anomaly for me.
Where'd you meet her?
Actually, a coffee house I go to.
And what are you into? Dungeons and Dragons? Huh?
No.
A little bit?
No.
You dabble.
I used to role play about
there you go.
5-8 years ago.
There you go. Yeah, I get that vibe.
Now it's coffee and Kierkegaard.
And what do you do for a living? Something with computers?
Actually, I do some computer stuff. I work at a gas station. I work at a movie theater. I put in about 100 hours a week.
Movie theater.
100 hours a week?
Yeah.
I just, Drew, I think there's only 80 hours in a week. How many hours are there in a week?
That many in a week. Somebody do the math for us.
Wait a minute. Yeah, listen, this always drives me nuts when people go, they work 100 hours a week because it's damn near impossible. And if you have one job, like when you're doing your residency, Drew, and you could sleep in a broom closet standing up and still not punch out, you could get 100 hours a week. But just if each job is 15 minutes apart, you can't get 100 hours a week in if you have 3 or 4 jobs like that, can you?
Well, if you knock those, 158 hours a week?
Well, listen, 15 hours a day is 105, right? 7 days a week, right?
I'm trying to write this down.
Right. So it'd be more than 14 hours, right? It'd be like 14 and a half hours a day, 7 days a week. No days off ever. And if you did take one day off, then you'd have to work like 17 and a half, you have to work 18 hours a day, 6 days a week. I think that's kind of impossible, isn't it?
And hit the coffee shop and meet the young broads.
Yeah, I mean, when do you have time to cruise for underage prune?
He's drinking a lot of coffee, though. That's keeping him up for the 100 hours.
That's true.
doing 100 hours a week is because we're down to 2 people working at my store.
All right.
We've got.
All right. Listen, Robert, you sound like a decent enough guy, but 16's too young. It just is.
Well, she's trying to tell me that, I turned 17 in like a month.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad about it.
Good. That's good. That's a good sign.
You have a conscience. That's right.
You got to break things. Are you having sex with her?
That's a yes.
No.
Where do you
No?
find the time, man?
Are you having sex?
It's being pushed. The issue's being pushed, and I'm trying to avoid it.
Yeah. You see me shaking my head no when I ask? It's the Dungeon.
Before you have sex with her, dude, get another job. Get some more part-time work.
All right. Listen, break up, please. And give her a retainer back and call it off. That's it. It's over. Terry?
Hi.
Hey, you're 23. What's up?
How's my service? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm calling because my boyfriend had surgery, and he had a catheter put in him.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to wait, 3 weeks or something to have surgery, but, you guys never wait. So 4 days later, we had sex, and he shot this, enormous wad, and I was wondering if that was normal.
What was the surgery?
It was so rusty she needed a tetanus shot. Good times.
What was the surgery?
It was...
Came at her like a bullet.
Hello?
What was the surgery?
Right there.
It was on his neck. It was spinal surgery.
I see. Just basic neck surgery, elective neck surgery.
What was the surgery?
I'm going to go and get myself some neck surgery maybe over the long
Did you have a laminectomy?
A what?
Laminectomy?
No.
What did he have done?
Did he have a neckolectomy?
I don't know what that... I don't think so, because I never heard him say that before.
Did he have a narcoleptomy?
He has narcolepsy.
Okay, you guys are...
All right, well, listen, Terry, you don't know what your boyfriend had a pretty major surgery? You don't know what it was for?
Well, I know it's for his spine, I know it's for his neck, but he goes into detail, something about the discs and...
All right, so that's laminectomy. All right, and so he then was supposed to not have sex?
Catheter. Oh, because they took bone out of his hip.
I see. And that was he was supposed to wait 3 weeks?
Yeah, it was 3 weeks or something like that.
And he waited 4 days instead?
Right.
And he pulled the catheter out himself?
Oh, no. He had the catheter removed the next day after surgery.
So how many days had it been since you guys were together?
Oh, the day before he went into surgery.
Okay. I don't think...
3 weeks.
I don't know why that would happen. That's not a typical thing.
It's not? Is that weird, though?
No, but it's just not a typical thing.
Well, Drew, how does that work? She said he had a catheter. I assumed he had one for a while, but he had it taken out
a day.
The next day.
Yeah.
So I don't know where that factors in.
It doesn't.
But then why would they tell him not to have sex for 3 weeks? Just they want to do it himself?
Actually, he had bone removed from his hip and grafted to his neck.
That's what I love about guys. And the beauty is, the doc told him... 3 weeks off sex, take a week off work. Well, he was back on top of his old lady in 4 days, but he's still home from work. He's called in. I know it's been 11 months. The hip's still bad. I'm still using a cane. I'm in quite a bit of pain.
Getting tons of play, though.
Yeah, and guys really, that's all you need to know about guys. You tell a woman 3 weeks off the vagina, and that's it.
Maybe a month.
Yeah, they'll go, you know what?
He's shutting down.
He said 3 weeks, but I think he meant a month. Yeah, let's just round up to a month. Guy, 3 days.
Extra time's not going to hurt.
Yeah, 3 weeks. It sounds like 3 days. That's what I love. John?
Yeah.
You're 24.
I am indeed.
Do you think a woman has ever soaked off a forearm cast? You know what I mean? Remember when they used to be plaster?
Yeah.
How many guys? That's like 1 out of every 3 guys who got a plaster cast soaked it off prematurely and went out riding or did whatever they had, played football, whatever they had. No woman has ever soaked a cast off.
Whatever you need the arm for.
That's right. John?
Free it.
All right. Basically, I have good sex with my fiance. We're getting married in about a month and a half. And
thanks for calling. So nice to hear from you.
Really breath of fresh air, John. Thank you. All right.
Great.
No, but the problem.
No.
I know. I'm sorry. When IMAX, she says she can feel it inside, and she says there's like a chemical change, something. She says it doesn't burn, but she says it feels different and weird. So she's talked to her doctor about it. The doctor's like, maybe it's just body chemistry, but I'm sort of like, okay, it makes her uncomfortable, so where does that leave me? What's going on?
I see.
Leaves you dirty in the sheets if you're going to be...
Yeah, it sounds sort of almost behavioral, psychological with her that she...
It does?
It doesn't burn, doesn't hurt, it just feels weird.
Yeah, weird chemical.
No, she says it does burn. It feels uncomfortable.
And it burns on the outside as well as on the inside?
It's inside. After I've ejaculated, so it's not when we're having sex or anything like that.
And she had a careful pelvic exam, that sort of thing.
I presume she has, yeah, but I haven't talked to her doctor about it, obviously.
Yeah, we do get this call once in a while, and once in a while, couples don't match up that way.
Chemistry, yeah.
How about his diet?
Yeah,
heavy, acidic, I don't know. Orange juice, Drew, what do you think?
Eat a lot of mangoes?
Yeah. Is that what it is? Zinc? Too much zinc.
Not like it would affect much. And
no problems if we use a condom.
Yeah. Oh, well, of course.
I wonder if she's allergic.
I wonder why.
Keeping your chemicals to yourself there, right?
Can you pull out and have a little hazmat spill on the belly? Alien.
Hazmat.
We have children or something. She's going to be like, this is not pleasurable.
In my eye!
And then the kid's going to come out on fire.
Exactly.
Well, I'm sure if with the goal of getting pregnant, she'll be able to sort of get through this.
She can bear that. I don't know. Talk to the doctor, see what's up. But
there's nothing specific comes to mind for me.
True. What if they diluted it? What about after the orgasm, he put a shot of seltzer in it?
Yeah, clean the thing back.
Yeah, one of those good bottles. The old seltzer bottles with the dispenser on it.
You kind of squirt down the pants.
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah, that's something.
Comedy seltzer. What happened to the seltzer?
Missing that from TV, too. Not necessarily 60s, 70s, but just in general, the seltzer bottle is something that's missing. Yeah. All right, we're going to take ourselves a little bitty break. We got the Bosstones here tonight. We'll be right back after this.
Yo, Loveline, I'll be right back.
Hello, this is the Mango from the Saturday Night with the Light, and you would listen to the Loveline with the Adam Carolla stuff and the Drew Man with the ass. No, you can't have a man. No mango for you.
I guess that's because I brought up the mango. All right, it is the Loveline program, the radio program. I'm Adam Carolla's Dr. Drew over there. Pay attention. It's the name of the Mighty Mighty Bosstones new CD. And really, I know I say this on occasion, but I really, really mean it this time. Here's the deal, kiddies. The Mighty Mighty Bosstones are as good a friend of the show as any band ever was. And we really like these guys. And we want everyone we like to be tremendously successful so they can possibly help us one day when the wheels come off the wagon, which I'm feeling is right around the corner. So I would like all of you, and not only for me and Loveline and Humanity, but for you, because the Bosstones put out a kick-ass CD each and every time, to go out and purchase the new Mighty Mighty Bosstones CD. Do it for me, do it for you, do it for America, do it for Dickie, do it for his condo in Boston. Trying to finish. All right. We will, because I got In-N-Out Burger here that I got to eat, we will hear something else off of the new CD entitled Pay Attention. And this song is called Where You Come From. There it is. Off of Pay Attention to new Bosstones.
Another ripper.
You know, they're all good songs.
I know they are.
16 good songs. Unless you're in Australia, then there's 18 from what I understand.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Well, we're trying to help Australia's economy. Somehow the Bosstones are going to fix everything.
So that the imports won't be so readily. People won't want the import as much.
It seems like a sham to me.
Yeah.
Is that why you do a different import? Or
for a lot of people it is, because by the time, I don't know, the record comes out, the American version has already flooded the marketplace, and then
Does it come out at a different time in Australia?
No, but I don't know.
All right.
They're actually competing with American releases for some reason.
All right.
I can't straighten this out. And the answer to that is more songs from the Bosstones.
Paul?
Yeah, hi.
You're 18. What's up?
Hey, I'm having a little problem. I have a few girlfriends. I feel really irritable when I don't have sex, 3 times a day or 2 times a day. I was wondering if there's any kind of medication that I can take to deal with that.
Hmm.
I haven't been to see a doctor or anything, but
There's a homeopathic medicine called Jack You Off. Yeah, it's
I don't need that.
you apply it to your penis once, twice a day, take the edge off. They use it in prisons a lot. Yeah, any lubricant will work. Yeah.
Butter.
Paul, I'm not trying to understand. How many girlfriends do you have right now?
Well, I technically only have one, but like 3 or 4.
You're having sex with 3 or 4 women?
Yeah, like I get really irritable if I don't have sex at least 3 times a day.
All right, if you're truly a sexual compulsive...
It's getting in the way of my school and everything. And
all right.
If there's any kind of medication.
No. If you're truly a sexual... No. If you're truly a sex... Listen.
My girlfriend...
Hey, shut up, you retard, before I come over there and hump you. Jesus Christ. Let Drew talk, you jackass. Why you bother calling the show? Thank you. Go ahead, Drew.
If you're really a sexual compulsive, we'd expect to see a history of you having been sexually abused as a child. Is that there?
No.
Is there any addiction? Are you an addict?
Well, I don't know. I'm not in... No, I smoke pot and... No, I don't do anything.
Yell at him again.
Is there any addiction in your family? Alcoholism?
Yeah, alcoholism, yeah.
All right, so this could be part of that. Addicts, alcoholics sometimes get real compulsive about their sexuality. And if you want to do something about it, it's really about going to SA. No magic pills for this. And I'm hoping he's not abusing steroids or something that can really...
All right, so listen, don't get any of these women pregnant. Go to SA. And also, if you get really busy in your life, don't you tend not to obsess about things? I mean, think you guys, and I know if he's a true compulsive or addict, that's something else. But think about times in your life when you've had some downtime. Think about women for a second, guys. You know what I'm talking about? You had a lot of time in your life to think about someone you were with or someone who you broke up with or someone you're getting together with. When you had a lot of downtime, you had a lot of time to think about them. And when you're running around and traveling around and taking care of business, you tended to think a little more about taking care of business than you did about that. And maybe it sounds too easy because it doesn't involve a pill or any therapy, but sort of get off your ass and get busy. And this is going to take some of it away.
A hobby.
Yeah. Is it, besides raping, is it like 85 degrees in here?
Yeah,
really
like
super hot?
Hard to breathe even.
Yeah.
How come?
I don't think so.
Oh, Ann, you called in there? Honey, get a shawl. We got to keep the air on.
This poor guy here. There's no oxygen.
Really
Get
hot.
a little
in here.
gamey, all right?
Yeah, really hot. I know. Ann gives us this, you're making it up. Look at Ann. Ann's like, oh, come on. Don't give us the old you're frying in the studio line again. It's like, you're right. We're gaslighting you, Ann. It's freezing in here.
Inez?
Inez.
Yes.
You're 25.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm just wondering, I've got some questions about ecstasy and how it affects you physically and mentally.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't rock on. Next caller.
Oh.
Joe's right.
The National Institute on Drug and Alcohol Abuse is going to come out with a big campaign in the summer that shows PET scans of people after using ecstasy, and it shows the damaging effects, which is really profoundly damaging.
I've heard, like, off the internet, like, the information that I've downloaded. I was doing it a lot last summer, and I've kind of cooled off, but...
Well, you can expect memory problems, anxiety, and depression.
All right, Inez?
What kind of scans are those, Drew?
PET scans.
PET scans?
Yeah, look, check out the National Institute of Health, NIH.gov or .org.
How do you think it affects your relationships with other people?
Well, if you're depressed and irritable and having difficulty, sort of feeling overwhelmed all the time, it's difficult to engage in relationships.
I don't feel like that.
How do you feel?
Well, I don't really feel like anything, but I had a long relationship that ended once we started experimenting with rolling and stuff like that.
What's rolling?
I'm sorry?
You say rolling?
Yeah, you know, slang.
For what?
Taking X.
Taking X?
Yeah.
Is that called rolling?
Whole lifestyle, you know.
Yeah, it is a whole lifestyle.
Well, we like swinging with other couples?
No.
Raving at them, you know, the whole...
Yeah, I'm down.
The dancing. I'm
sure.
not.
I didn't know what rolling was.
I don't know either, I'm just guessing.
Far.
You talking about that REO Speedwagon song?
Wait, what is rolling? What is rolling?
Rolling on the river?
Inez, what is it?
It's taking ecstasy, like what you would say if you were tripping.
Tripping, good. Oh, something's a word for my day. Okay.
Yeah, because Dickie sold out. He lost his edge. I don't know if you heard.
What do people use slang for GHB these days? G?
What is GHB?
Okay.
Oh, Dickie, yeah, man. You are so high up on your ivory tower, man. You don't know what's going on anymore.
I know, really. I'm trying to touch down. Please, write it down.
You can't even see the ground anymore.
GBH?
Oh, GHB, gamma hydroxybutanate or something. What is that, True?
That's it.
How do you say it, though? I screwed that up.
Gamma.
And it's a drug.
Gamma?
Hydroxybutyrate.
There you go. Wait a minute. Did we talk to this Chi or something? Didn't we talk to someone that had this name before?
Chai? Chi?
Hi.
Chai.
Hi, Chai.
Hi.
You're 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, when did we talk to you? A couple weeks ago?
No.
Did we ever talk to you before? No. Never?
No.
Wow, someone else with that same name called in, though, right, Drew? A few weeks back? Thank you, Drew. It's good radio when I talk to you.
It's good talking. I'm talking to Dickie.
Sorry for breaking up your little love-in over there. Anyway, what's your problem, Chai?
Well, I sleep around a lot, and I was just like, I don't like how they treat me afterwards, you know, but like, I know I don't like stop doing it or anything.
Well, $50 is $50. I mean. Yeah, how many guys you been with?
Well, 6.
What is it you're looking for in these guys?
I don't know.
What do you do with them?
6 in what period of time?
3 months about.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a 15-year-old. How old are these guys?
16, 17, 20, you know.
Yeah. And where's your dad?
Well, my parents are divorced, and we're not. He doesn't have any visitation right now.
I see. Why not?
Well, we were going to visit him for a while. We've been divorced for almost 2 years, and then a few months back, like last month actually, yeah. He beat up my mom after dropping us off. So.
All right.
There you go. Yeah, so your dad's kind of a major a-hole, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now you're doing a little acting out.
Well, before that too, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, your dad, that wasn't what did it, because that was just a little bit ago, but you grew up with a guy who was a colossal a-hole.
Dad is an a-hole, yeah.
Exactly.
Alcoholic?
Yeah.
You're right. So now you're doing what every little girl who has an alcoholic, abusive dad ends up doing, which is you're turning to guys and you're acting out. So would you like to stop?
I don't know. I don't know. No, but...
Well, then keep going. We'll see you in hell.
Thanks.
Well, what do you want me to say? I'm telling you why you're doing it. You want to stop, or you just want to keep doing it?
They always treat me like...
Of course they are, because you chose these guys, and they're all going to be pricks. Because you chose them.
You're not going to find a guy that conforms to what you want him to be. It's never going to happen.
Well,
not the way you're doing it.
Not you, by the way, either. Not right now.
Not the way you pick them. Not right now.
Right.
What you're picking is guys that are colossal assholes like your dad.
And don't start with that all guys are pricks rap, because it's not all guys. It's the guys you choose. And it's not your fault. It's your dad's fault. It really is. But it's your fault for not stopping from this conversation on, because now you know.
And doing something about it. Maybe talking to a counselor at school, getting some kind of treatment.
I talked to the counselor.
Right.
I've been seeing him for like a year.
Sexually?
Does he know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you telling me to stop?
Well, I don't know.
Well, can you listen to him, please?
Well, he doesn't really tell me to do anything.
All right, but here's the thing, Chai. Really, here's why I'm trying to intervene here, because on a few different levels, this is bad. A, you can get pregnant, you can get AIDS, you can get herpes, you can get some sort of venereal disease that can't be cured, or even one that can be cured and is a pain in the ass. You can do damage to yourself physically, but emotionally you do damage to yourself. Because here's what happens. As a female, oh, God, I wish I had the ability to act out sexually when I was 15. I had all the makings of a slut when I was 15, and I never got laid. I was like 18. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame you. I mean, if I could have done it, if I was going to act out, I would have done it too. And you have to govern yourself, because guys are not going to govern you themselves. They're going to be on you. But here's what I'm saying, Chai. You're 15. You can't understand this right now. But we hear it time and time again. You come from this kind of environment. You go nuts from 15 to 17. You rack up a whole bunch of numbers. You sleep with 30 guys in a year and a half. you feel as if you've lost some of your innocence and you've given something away, and then lo and behold, you're like 24 and you meet the man of your dreams, and it kind of haunts you. You feel bad for your past. You feel bad for the way you've acted. And it doesn't mean he's not going to love you. You end up screwing with yourself over just a small period of time in your life when you didn't stop yourself, question what you were doing, and get some help. So you're at that threshold now. You already got started down the path. We're asking you to stop.
Do something.
All right?
Okay.
Or don't. We're just telling you. But I know what the outcome is if you don't. All right?
I have a lot of trouble, like, getting close to anybody.
I know.
Good. They've all been painful. It's been painful to be involved with people.
Stop trying if you're having trouble. Just lay back and be 15, for Christ's sake. I know you need a lot. I know you need something from guys because of what your dad did, but you can't find that in every guy. You got to find that in yourself. You need to read a book and go for a walk, or even read the book while you're walking, but don't hit a tree. All right?
Okay.
All right. It's not going to do it. No. But you know what I mean? If you had that opportunity, I mean, given, my parents didn't pay that much attention to me. My dad wasn't around that much. I would have gladly done this at 15 if I could have.
Been a slut.
Acted out.
Of course.
Yeah.
If you're a male.
Yeah, I mean, I needed an ether bottle and a roll of duct tape in order to pull this off. And like 4 willing guys who wouldn't talk, in a van. And a sawed-off shotgun.
Sounds like you had the guys.
Yeah, I had a crew. Yeah, the erection crew.
Yeah.
I've seen your erection
The Johnson boys.
The Johnson gang.
The Johnson gang. Old hole in the wall gang.
Yeah, we used that hole in the wall, too. I'll tell you what.
Into a rector set.
All right, we'll take ourselves a little break. We'll be back to the Bosstones after this.